this work?
All right. Hey, everybody on the stream. I think we should be live now with everybody. We're for today. Ant already pitched in uh, his update via Discord. If somebody could double check us on the stream and make sure all our audio's up. I haven't got the stream going since last week, so
I will do so
thank you,
right
George.
now.
All right, so Ant is going to be out this morning, but he sent in a couple quick things. So yesterday he was focused predominantly on serialization. Um, we did the product owner meeting in the afternoon, where we went through and started talking about the Steam update, which is the next large feature update that we're looking at. So he spent some time with us doing that. And then he had ramen with Carl and Hiro in Seattle. Where'd you guys end up going?
It was Yoshikuru or something like that in Wallingford. So it's like a ramen and izakaya place.
Oh, nice. Was it good?
Yeah, it was really good.
Okay, I'll have to try that one of these days.
Yeah, it's like more Hokkaido style stuff.
Nice. Um, then today he's going to be working more on serialization, and then it sounds like he'll be going to get dumplings at some point, which also then makes me jealous. My
Make
goodness.
dumplings, right?
Make dumplings, not get.
Oh, even better. Very nice. Okay. And as I channel Ant, I then choose Brandon.
All right. So yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday, I got a bunch of research done on the marketing, so I think I have a plan ready to go that we can launch on Tuesday and just run for 4 days. It should cost less, like $300. Um, and I don't know if that's the right amount of money, but hopefully we can talk about that at some point. What else did I do? I'm sorry, I'm gonna check my calendar now.
That's fine.
We had the product owner sprint prep. We went over that. And then I started working on a reshoot of the intro video, just lining a script so that I can go over that with my roommate this weekend when I have time with him. Today, I would like to get my Streamlabs set up. So if I could steal 15 minutes of time from someone just to get the key and stuff all into my Streamlabs so that I can fiddle around with the overlays myself.
Yep.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, hit me up later today. We'll take some time.
Yeah, we'll do. Sorry, yesterday I also got the sheet of all the images, sizes, and needs for Steam. And I shot that over to you, Hans, as well as just attached it to the card.
Right.
Um,
I have not looked at that yet because I'm a slacker.
No problem. I think some of it might also be stuff that we may just want Ask Tyson to look at next week, like
Yeah.
just for a few of the things, like resized logos and just to make sure that they're legible, and then some kind of key art piece of the smaller scale so we could put that next to the logo.
Okay.
But yeah, we can talk about that later as to what we would divvy up there. Some
Okay.
of it's probably just doable in Photoshop.
Maybe we can buddy those two up, the Streamlabs stuff, and talking through that list sometime today. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that sounds good. Today I want to continue down the intro video, and hopefully, I don't know, if I have extra time, just start maybe a little content creation. Sorry, am I breaking up?
Tiny bit, not much.
All right. So start some content creation because it'd be really nice to just do some of that work. And then yeah, get Streamlabs set up.
Cool.
George.
Okay. I fixed a couple of different bugs yesterday, just things that popped up from the Discord. I actually completely forgot which ones they are because the list is really long right now of what we need to validate. Ant fixed a bunch of them too. I think, did he write that on his?
He
I forgot
didn't.
if he wrote that. He fixed some bugs too. So between the two of us, we kind of cleared out the bug column for the most part. but I think something else got put into it today, or maybe two things. I don't remember. And then I continued working on long range scanning. I think I'm really close to having it to where it's done, but I'm not sure. I'm in the middle of trying to. I've been on like a fail boat today, where just every time I try and do something with C++ and making new classes and all that stuff, it just fails, and I wind up having to. This is the third time that I've restarted it because I've had to revert my entire workspace because of the weird way that Unreal Editor works with C++ files and Helix and all that stuff. But it's okay. Each time I've done it slightly differently, and it's been better as a result. So, um, so yeah, I will continue doing that today. And I guess that's basically what I'm going to be doing is just bugs that come up and finish the long range scanning, get it done.
Cool. So that leads towards one of the conversations we were having about trying to be ready, potentially, if we can, to do a 1 week release. So doing 0.0.3 on Monday. So if we feel like we can get to a point by end of day tomorrow where we have a clean build, it would be nice to get another build out for the testers that have jumped in. So
cool.
that'd be awesome.
And so I'd like to also, after stand up, not that we're done it, but afterwards, let's please play test and get some of these bugs validated or not and pushed back into the backlog.
That'd be awesome.
Okay. So I guess Carl, go.
So yesterday I didn't do a ton of work. I was hanging out with Hero and another friend in West Seattle and having delicious food. A little bit with Sam on the guide to feedback stuff. It's in a really awesome spot, I feel like. That needle on my concerns around tone and so I think that's more or less ready to go. I took the TLDR stuff that George worked on and then Sam edited. And I took that into another document to break up for potential macros because I think the text there is good for some commands that we can use pretty well, and then some combination of that and a merge of that plus or in Discord, and then some stuff that Brandon wrote a while back around that stuff, and just get that all cleaned up and then posted in various places. I want to talk to Hans today about where to put that document out. And I also in email followed up with the narrative designer. I think we have a good for him to work on some basically foundational document world Bible stuff. Hopefully we can get that kicked off here and going. I linked him a bunch of documents that we've talked about narrative and tone stuff. So if you see him knocking around in there, that's why. Today, try to get through some of that stuff, whatever I can do on my Chromebook, which is as the desktop I'm normally on, and I don't have access to all my documents like I normally do. Get through some of that stuff and some of the stuff that like Tyson sent through some stuff for Patreon and some other things. So just try to knock through some of the social media stuff that is easy to do while on the road. And my plan is to basically be around and working all day today. So if anyone needs to grab me, like I'm here. So.
Cool. So yesterday, my main focus was going through and adding more and more audio stuff. It's still, I feel it's still feels pretty stark, but at least it's starting to fill in a little bit. I'm going to continue working on that stuff today. We went through the sprint planning stuff, so I did a little bit of grooming. Went into, or not sprint planning stuff, the product owner planning. So I did a little grooming beforehand and got in with folks, and we looked at some of the looked at some of the community feedback we've had so far and looked at how that lined up with things that we were already doing, and then clarified the Steam release some on there. Today, I will continue going through more audio stuff. I would like to get one full pass of on the UI done before the week's out, so we have at least one full UI pass before a potential release early next week.
Okay.
Yeah, what's that?
I'm gonna try my best to get all the UI stuff in for you.
Yeah,
So that you can do a pass on that tomorrow. I'm
okay.
sorry.
Oh no, don't be. I mean, I think I'm mostly talking about the stuff that's already in. The long range scanning stuff, that's new. Don't don't stress about timing on that. If I can get stuff in for it,
Okay.
that's great. But
Okay.
I'm talking about the stuff from the last release, the things that we had in from the last release, getting
Sure.
basic sounds, feedback on the stuff, audio feedback on the stuff that's already in. New features, that would be a super score bonus if we could get both in, but don't worry about that. And then a little bit of prep later today for heading to PAX tomorrow. So who will actually be around tomorrow? So it'll be Brandon and George.
I think it's
Yeah.
just us.
It's just gonna be you two. It's gonna be a
Yeah.
lovely
Oh, boy.
day.
That's why I need to get Streamlabs set up because I'm pretty sure George will be asleep by by the time we have to do some of the streams.
Yep.
So
That's
me.
probably true.
Okay.
From
Nice.
0 streaming to the solo streamer.
Nice. Okay, so Carl, you and I are going to have to try and capture some video while we're at PAX and bring it back. Like, I don't know.
Live stream.
Yeah, that'll work. So yeah, I'll try and do a little bit of prep for PAX tomorrow, and then that's it for me. So, yay!
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yep. Who would like to go through and play and validate?
No, I love playing our game.
I'm gonna be terrible at it right now because my game is in an awful state. I don't even think I can compile. And also, I just realized,
I'm going
like, I
in.
really am. I'm super on the fail boat today because I just realized I just programmed myself into a corner again.
Oh no!
Like, I'm gonna have to go back and pull out a few things and put them in a different place. I can't believe I did this. Like, it just happened just now. When I was looking at the code, I was like, oh shit. I'm thinking of scan targets as being the object when I should think about jump targets as being the object. And the star system you're currently in is the subject of the thing. Damn it. I finally got it compiled, and then I was like about to add the next part of the code. I'm like, oh, this can't go anywhere, can it? This literally can't go anywhere. It is the perfect equivalent of painting yourself in the corner from a programming perspective. Oh well. It'll get there.
When you're fired up, Brandon, why don't you share your screen and I'll zoom in on you. There we go.
Oh man, and I'm so excited. In 45 minutes, the lady from the kitchen, she's making chicken and potatoes in the oven. It's gonna be so delicious. The way they make it here, they just let it sit for like a really long time, and then the chicken just peels off of the bone. It's so delicious.
Nice.
Sorry to vegetarians out there who might be listening.
I'm just gonna go from from top to bottom. So I'm gonna start with crash when opening the upgrade panel when at least one installation has been fully upgraded.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ooh.
Man, I wish I had implemented a couple of extra. What?
I mean, I haven't seen this yet. It's just cool.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
I know. Cool.
It's pretty. It's pretty and useless. So basically, my ex.
Ooh.
While
Yikes.
he's setting this up, George, just so you know, the double click, like the play pause click.
Oh
problem,
yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it basically is anytime you interact with the ship menu or the planet menu, when you come back to it, it won't advance its state.
Okay.
So
do you think we should put this is for everyone? Do you all think we should put that bug into the backlog and prioritize it, or leave it where it is and get to it next sprint? I mean, it's inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world,
Yeah,
right?
it's definitely not the end of the world. It's more annoying when there's sound. That's how I discovered it yesterday. You get feedback that you actually clicked it, then nothing happens.
Hey, I didn't crash.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So something's fully upgraded already?
Yeah, or actually, I guess, can I upgrade my reactor one more time?
I don't know.
Want me
Let
to?
me check the not XML. What is it called? JSON. Let me check real quick. Installations. Excuse me. Reactor. All right. You can upgrade it twice.
Okay, then I still need to
So
get some resources to do that.
okay,
We're gonna have to
man, I gotta
RNG.
implement that cheat for cheating resources. That's gonna be super important. In fact, that's gonna be so easy and quick to do.
We do have
Drop
one
an
other
ad
thing
card.
that I just noticed, which is that when I don't have the resources to upgrade something, it just blots it out, but there's no tooltip for it.
Oh shit! Oh, sorry for cussing. I forgot uh the upgrade menu. We did the build menu, but we didn't
Not
do
the
the
upgrade
upgrade menu.
menu.
I completely forgot about
Yeah.
that. Oh no. Okay, making a card. Damn it.
All right, well,
Oh, I
we
cussed again.
are finding things out. Going. Playtesting is important. Should have done it yesterday. All right, good to know.
Check.
Where was that card? We had a oh, it was a bug, right? Okay, I'll write a new
There's a
bug. So
bug, yeah.
upgrade menu suffers from the same tooltip crap as build
Hans,
menu.
these sounds are so good.
They're better? Good.
It feels great.
Oh, good. Definitely needs more work, but it's nice
Nope,
to get feedback.
This looks bad. Alright.
What looks bad?
My attempt to find resources.
Carl, are you
Oh wait,
playing
I should
too?
check this real quick. Okay, they're friendly.
I think
I'm on a Chromebook, so I can't play right.
What did he say?
He's on a Chromebook.
He's on a Chromebook, so he can't play.
Oh,
Struggles.
he's like, I'm on a TI-84. I can't play.
Upgrade. Nope, still can't upgrade. I need 31 gas and 20 metal.
That's what you get.
Oh, whoops.
Anthony.
Hey.
A
You know what you can do, Brandon? That'll be really, really fast. It'll actually be faster than what you're doing now. I know it won't seem like it, but if you quit, go into the JSON, and then we can just change the amount of starting stuff you get.
Will that be faster?
I think it would be.
I mean,
Won't
you'd
it?
have to explain to me.
It's really easy. I promise.
Well, okay, 1 second. Let me see if there are
Okay.
any other bugs that I can just check while I'm in
Sure.
this game.
Okay.
Show is disabled when another order is going on. I think I already confirmed that.
Which one?
Raijin is exploiting resources, so then as a player I would like upgrade build installations to show as disabled when another order is going on. Yeah, so that is that is validated.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, are you moving them, Hans?
Yep.
Okay. I'm kind of
You can
lost
win the
where it
game on
is.
the first jump. Ocean Planet is viable depending on system generation. Well, I mean, I'll have to just fire up games until
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, that might take a couple of
Build
games to make sure.
installation
But
menu only shows things you have resources to build. Should show the things you could build even without having the resources. Just disabled. I think I can validate. I can.
okay,
Validated.
sweet.
Yeah. So we just need that when you've. Oh, we just need that for upgrades. The tooltips. I mean,
Yeah, I
so
already
it's already
captured
there for
that
that.
bug.
Cool, cool.
So that's in the backlog, or actually it's in the doing column because I will just do it today.
QQ Kachu. Oh, oops, I paused. I really like the pause unpause sound. It makes pausing and unpausing much more bearable.
Yeah.
You
Let's
can use
see.
Is that anything
spacebar too.
ATK?
Cannot see tooltips for disabled buttons. Well, I can see tooltips for the disabled buttons that have tooltips, so that's validated.
Which one?
I moved it over.
Okay.
Okay.
Chance for
Brandon, you know you
resource
can
on
unpause
planet.
and pause with spacebar, right?
I know, but
Okay.
I'm a terrible human being that uses his mouse all the time.
Okay. Okay.
Chance
There's
for
nothing terrible about that.
generate data. I mean, it's like strictly inferior. Never mind. I'm gonna stop. Chance for resource on planet during generate data is overriding previous resource instead of adding to the. How would I test?
Basically, have you been getting planets with a reasonable amount of resources now instead of like 10 to 12 of each?
Yes, I have noticed that there are a lot more resources on planets.
Okay. It's working then. What it was doing before, oh my gosh, I keep getting calls from Germany. That's something that happens when like it's just random calls. But
Deutschland.
yeah. So what was I saying? Yeah, it was overriding every time it would add a resource to a planet, it would override the previous thing that it added. And so I had to make it to where instead of overriding, it was accumulating. So if you've seen anything more than like 30 on a planet, then it's definitely working.
Okay. Build installation menu only shows things you have the resources to build. Should show things you could build even
Oh,
without
we already.
having the resources. Yeah, I'm moving that.
Okay.
Inconsistent crash when loading, creating event hooks and events. I haven't crashed yet, but let's wait.
Yeah, we'll ride on that one.
If
Yeah,
there
we
are
have several
two barren
crashes.
planet and you get both barren planet quests. Let's see, does the system have two barren planets? Nope.
I can teach you how to force test that as well with the JSON. The JSON is really, really convenient for testing things. Like
Okay,
I just
then
have
I
a,
should
I have,
definitely.
yeah, I have a checked out version in my workspace that I never check in, and I just change it however I like for whatever I currently need to test. It's really convenient.
Oh man, none of these people are gonna like me at the end of this story of my life. I still don't have enough resources to build the thing. Oh, I will after this.
Do you guys want me to do a demonstration after we're done testing on how to like get your JSON stuff going? Like I'm fine with doing like that. Could maybe even help people who are on stream or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
It's
down.
really easy.
Rip.
Hi, Anthony.
I think this is
I
just
see him saying hi, but he can't hear him.
it's just a tester note that we obviously aren't going to act on, but maybe for the future. We should really lower the cost of Grand Celebration. It is very high. All right, I'm gonna upgrade my reactor now on my
Okay.
capital ship. Upgrade for all of the installations that I have on this ship. Oh my gosh, this is a 30-second. All right, whatever. I mean, I guess I might as well.
Aren't you going to need to get some more resources to actually build something afterwards, or was it upgrade? What was the?
Oh, I'm paused.
Let's look again.
Crash
When opening the upgrade. Okay, never mind.
Once I'm upgraded there, I need to check. And what is it? Crash when opening the upgrade panel when at least one installation has been fully upgraded. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Wait.
Mutiny. Uh-oh.
Someone mutinied.
Watch, that's your flagship and you lose the
It's
game.
not. It's not. It's okay.
Oh no, now you're at hopeless.
DC'd for a second.
There we go. Oh, you're much clearer now.
Oh, so much clearer. Fantastic.
Ooh. Upgrade. Hey, I didn't crash. All right,
Good.
cool.
Yay!
All
We
right.
can validate that. That's the end of this run because
What do
I
you
just
got here?
realized I am out of fuel because I used all of my fuel upgrading my reactor for reason.
So I don't think we'll be able to.
Doesn't end your
validate
run.
the
Just
draw
hit
call.
jump. Infinite fuel.
You're cutting out, Anthony, but he's hitting jump anyway. What does it say? It looks like some kind of alien glyphs from my side because it's kind of.
You let yourself and everyone on your flagship blow up. Your crew will never forgive you because they can't, because you let them die.
Oh my god!
I love it.
That's awful.
Oh my god, there's an ant. Sorry, I wasn't
Yeah,
looking.
he's been here the whole time.
Well, I expected him to be in like a call, not over Carl's shoulder. There's a big
Yeah,
difference.
he's super creepering on Carl. It's pretty.
When playing the game, I was unable to build it even though I had 100 metal. I guess that didn't happen.
You should just
but
try to play again and see if it crashes
Yeah,
because there's
actually,
a crash on.
Hit play. Go.
And you can check whether you can build stuff now. I had it was a stupid bug where you couldn't build anything. If you can build anything, the bug is fixed.
Okay.
That's the top one.
Which at the
correct?
beginning,
When playing the game.
No
Yes.
Unable to build.
Hooray.
Okay, I'll validate it.
Ooh. For some reason, my fleet looks prettier this time. I don't know.
because it's not exploded.
It's probably because it's there.
Can you build anything?
So
I am currently
is Ant
building.
still behind you?
Oh,
Carl?
sweet. Okay.
He's around. I can grab him if you need him.
I just want to validate like the inconsistent crash when loading, creating event hooks. I think that was the second start bug actually, or was it not?
Yeah.
I thought that was a crash that would happen once in a while, like just with. Oh wow, that's a big cat. Just once in a while with just kind of randomly, depending on how the events like triggered or loaded or something. That's not a cat. That's a truck. Jeez.
A crash at the start of the game because of the event hooks
Of
and
the event
pools and
spawning,
stuff.
right?
They weren't resetting run session of the application.
Okay.
Okay. You were
But
right,
now
Hans.
everything resets whenever you actually
Okay.
leave a
So
run.
we should have
and
to wait
reload
until
the
there's a
park page.
second run where an event spawns, and then if that event
No,
spawns,
it would have crashed right at the beginning there.
no matter what. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
Nothing
We
to
can
do with
validate
it. It's fine.
Thank you.
it.
Go back to your big cat.
Fat cat. Chonker. That's a meme that I actually like. I'm cool with the kids these days.
But you're not cool with Discord, clearly.
Nope.
They are hating on you right now.
Gotta hate on a player.
It's like a checkerboard.
I guess there's really nothing else I can test in game right now, right? Most
We
of this
can
would
get
require
the
data.
2 barren planet thing, but I'll show you how to do that if you wanna figure out how to test it. I mean, do you guys want me to do that real
Sure.
quick?
Let's do it.
Okay. Let's
Alright,
see
let
if
me
my
jump out of this
screen
game.
share works.
Yep, we'll switch
Okay,
over to
3,
yours.
2, 1.
As much as I want to play this game.
Ah, it worked. This is awesome. Okay, so the first thing, tell me when you're ready, Hans.
Yep, you're up.
Okay, so the first thing I do is I grab whatever JSON files I'm gonna need, and I check them out, but I put them into a different change list because I don't want to submit them, right? Because I'm gonna be cheating with them, right? So the JSON files are how you cheat. Does everyone have, what is this called again? Xcode or Visual Studio Code? Xcode is for Mac. Never mind. So does everyone have this file or this program?
Yeah, I think I should.
Okay. So this is a really convenient program to use to do it. Will showed us this, and it's pretty nice. I think Anthony uses it too. So you take the files, you find the files that you have checked out. The reason you check them out is because if you don't, like, let me see what file I don't have. I have Galaxy. Okay, I don't have globals, right? If I try and change this and then save it, it's going to give me like this obnoxious little message here, and it'll never stop giving me that message. So you have to have it checked out. I think I'm going to need to check out star systems real quick. So over here, I'll go to star system, check it out, make sure to add it to my change list that I will not submit. And then, so for example, there's 3 important things when it comes to testing the map in any way. I'll just close all these other ones because I don't need. 3 important things. Galaxies, star systems, and celestial objects. So these things are tiered with each other. So in galaxies, what I do when I'm testing, when I want to have like control for everything, is I just pick a star system type and I give that a weight of 1 and everything else a weight of 0, because that means it's guaranteed to be the star system that gets picked. Then over in the file, I find that star system type, and then I can change these parameters to be exactly what I want as well. So for example, it doesn't even matter what the weights would be. If you want all barren planets, you just come here and change the max counts of all of these things to 0, except for this. And you set this up to something bigger, like 10 or whatever. And then up here in celestial object counts, this is going to be how many planets spawn. So it's going to randomly pick one of these numbers. So it has a chance to pick each of these. It's an equal chance. So here you can getting a 1, 3/5 of the A systems will be 1 planet, then 1/5 will be 2 planets, and 1/5 will be 3. So for example, if you want to make sure you have 2 barren planets, you just put a 2 there, because then it's the only thing it can possibly select. So now this is a guarantee that every single system that you jump to is going to be a this type system. It doesn't matter what the type, because you're going to define the type with 2 planets of barren. It's a guarantee. The only thing you have to make sure is that the weight is not 0. If the weight is 0, it will not let you do the planet, and it'll give you an error and give you a blank star system. Does that make sense for everyone? Cool. I'll assume that silence is golden. I don't know. And then if you want to change anything about planets, you can, like, let's say I wanted to do barren and change its stuff. Like I wanted to guarantee a lot of metal, right? I could just go in here and change this 1, right? I can just keep changing these. I should probably do it the same. I can do this. So now I'm guaranteed 80 metal. Or you could just, if you wanted to, make it even easier, delete this and just pick how much metal you want on the planet. I want 200 metal on the planet. So I set the min and max to exactly 200. So now every barren planet in the game will always have exactly 200 metal. So the other thing that I did that was really, really useful no, not installations. Is it ships? It might be ships. Yep, it's ships. Okay, so the other thing, oh wait, no. Abilities, my bad. Okay, it's abilities. It's not abilities either? What? I don't remember where this crap is. Where did we put it?
Installation.
Maybe it was installation. Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so for sensors, for scanning, I set cooldown to 1 and exec time to 1, because that makes it really fast to test. I did the same thing for exploit, aggressive exploit, and jump. So now when I don't know if this probably won't actually run. Let's find out. I don't know if the editor captured my latest C++ stuff. Okay, cool. It actually runs. So now you'll see when I unpause, there we go. Jump. It's already ready. So if I jump, and I gave myself 25 starting fuel because it felt like it. So when I get to this system, again, you can see it's just like, it's really, oh, this is scan a second. Right there, I'm done. Oh, did I just leave Discord briefly?
Yeah.
Hello? I did? Oops, sorry.
left.
Okay. So, and then the other thing that's really, and I'll just write this to Brandon, is on ship, you can change the norm thing you want. You can just do that kind of stuff in there. Really convenient for testing. This is kind of the only reason. This is why I haven't implemented many of the cheats. Is because it's like we can kind of just do it here. It's not as convenient as doing it in game, and there's always the just tiny risk of accidentally submitting a JSON file. But
I
if you're
feel like
diligent
that's
about it,
exactly what I would.
but just list that is, call it do not submit or stop brand stop or like whatever, anything to catch your attention, right?
Don't do
So
it,
that
young
when you're
blood.
and it's so convenient to do it this way. So yeah, like build installation. Do you want to build installations in 1 second? That's all you have to do. Change the 30 to a 1. Now you can build them in 1 second.
All right, that makes
I
sense.
guess you have to change it in several places. Oh crap, that's on. Wait, that's on the default. Why would it not? Oh, that's only if you. Okay, we have to still do it this way when we have like other stuff like aggressive. I guess technically for the flagship we could delete this and it would still work because it would be the default. Anyway, that's that.
Thanks watching
I showed
Playtest tomorrow.
thing. I showed a thing.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George.
Thanks, George. I'm welcome.
All right. Do we have anything else we want to go over today?
I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna get back to failboat code.
Right on. Thanks everybody, and thanks everybody in the stream. It is Thursday tomorrow. Half of us will be at PAX, so it's going to be a small day tomorrow. But that means Brandon and George will bring it, so you should tune in.
Half at PAX and one with a crying baby. Oh,
That's
we
really
got
kind of
this,
creepy,
Brandon.
Like that.
No,
You held still pretty well. That was good.
Good job.
All right.
You win the Scarecrow Award.
Thanks everybody. We'll see you later.